Del Rio. Come new to this day. Remove the rigid overcoat of experience, the notion of knowing, the beliefs that cloud your vision. Leave behind the stories of your life. Spit out the sour taste of unmet expectation. Let the stale scent of what-ifs waft back into the swamp of your useless fears. Arrive curious, without the armor of certainty, the plans and planned results of the life you've imagined. Live the life that chooses you, new every breath, every blink of your astonished eyes.
Down your weapons, love has you surrounded. There is no easy way out. Lay down your shield, let your heart break just a little. Let love remove all doubt. Through the world, everybody's sweetheart, keeping up a front that wears you down. But in a quiet moment, the truth comes out. Some days you feel like you're about to drown. Lay down your weapons. So lay down your weapons. Love has you surrounded. Love has you surrounded. No easy way out. There is no easy way out. Lay down your shield. Let your heart break. Lay down your shield. Let your heart break just a little. Let love remove all doubt. There is no reason to play this charade. You can be loved for who you are. And for every troubled thought that crosses your mind, please know that you are someone else's shining star. Lay down your weapons. So lay down your weapons. Love has you surrounded. Love has you surrounded. No easy way out. There is no easy way out. Lay down your shield, let your heart break. Lay down your shield, let your heart break just a little. Let love remove all doubt. What do you need? By what measure would you know that you are more than what you achieve? When you look in the mirror, is it possible to see that you are enough? So let it breathe. Lay down your weapons. So lay down your weapons. Love has you surrounded. There is no easy way out. Lay down your shield. Let your heart break just a little. Let love remove all doubt. Lay down your weapons. Love has you surrounded. There is no easy way out. Lay down your shield. Let your heart break just a little. Let love remove all doubt. Lay down your shield. Let your heart break just a little. Let love remove all doubt.
How many of us have ever been really, really hungry? Many of us hungry. How many have ever tried to sleep when the temperature is far too cold? Some of us. The benefits of civilization and evolution are real. Thomas Hobbes, in his book Leviathan in the middle of the 17th century, wrote, "Without society, without the peaceful cooperation of other humans, our life would be solitary, poor, nasty, brutish, and short." In this 21st century, 350 years later, for those who are fortunate enough, we have a roof overhead, we have a means of moderating the temperature of our surroundings, we have plentiful food, we have safety from most predators, we have a medical system that keeps us alive, even from the things that would have killed our grandparents. These are wondrous times. And Western culture, which means sort of capitalism and sort of democracy, offers all of these things in an interesting bargain. We get comfort, the relatively convincing illusion of control, some predictability, distraction from life's many unpleasantnesses, the promise of wealth and power for ourselves and our offspring, all for the low, low cost of hyper-individualism, disconnection, and having our value determined by our productivity. Oh, also, there are required roles based on your perceived identity, which may include toughness to the point of psychosis or servitude in sexuality and procreation. A benefit from all this could be powerlessness and cynicism, because the collective power is socialism and therefore demonized and scorned. And then we die, which is why we need church, okay? To declare and sustain real humane values, justice, equity, generosity, pluralism, and to work together to promote those values, to support and challenge each other in our growth, in our understanding, to remind us to experience awe and wonder and curiosity, to promote repair instead of revenge. And when the time comes, some support in facing death or facing loss of those who have died. None of this is new or surprising to anyone in this room. It's just that it's hard to remember when the culture enforces its values in thousands of ways and thousands of commercials and songs. If we listen to the still small voice within, to the artists that channeled the still small voice themselves, we can hear the reminders, right? We have already heard Joe sing, "Lay down your shield, let your heart break just a little. Let love remove all doubt." Isn't that a thing to live for? By what measure would you know that you are more than what you achieve? You are enough. Please take that in. I mean each and every one of you. You are enough. What would your life be like if that was really your dominant experience? Rebecca Del Rio said, "Remove the rigid overcoat of experience, arrive curious without the overcoat of certainty, live the life that chooses you, new every breath, every blink of your astonished eyes." living with curiosity instead of knowing what awful things are going to happen. Makes room. Shed the willingness to journey alone as though you are made of something hard and unforgivable, because we are not hard. We are soft and permeable and forgivable. We're going to hear in a few minutes some Hunter Garcia. Reach out your hand if your cup be empty. If your cup be full, may it be again. Let it be known there is a fountain that was not made by the hands of men, which is an old-fashioned way of saying by the hands of humans. If I knew the way, I would take you home. The thing is, we all know the way home. We just get distracted. We distract ourselves and each other. We get lost. We get stunned by the world and its actions. We get overwhelmed. And the poets and musicians keep telling us, keep reminding us. Even the movie makers, Becky and I happened to watch Barbie yesterday, and at the end of the movie, Ruth Handler, the woman who invented the Barbie doll, takes Barbie's hand and says, being a human can be pretty uncomfortable. And Barbie says, I know. Ruth says, humans make things up, like patriarchy and Barbie, just to deal with how uncomfortable life is. Barbie says, I understand that. And then you die. Barbie says, yeah, I want to do that. I want to be part of the people that make meaning, not the thing that gets made. I want to be a part of the people that make meaning. I want that too. We are a part of that, right? I think many of us attending this morning want that for themselves and for their loved ones. Maybe you too want more than to merely exist, comfortable and protected and numbed until we don't even know that we're dying. Perhaps you want what Andrea Gibson wants. I don't want to get out of life without a broken heart. I intend to leave this life so shattered, there's going to have to be 1,000 separate heavens, or whatever you conceive the afterlife to be, if there's one, to hold all of my flying parts. So may we be. It's a short one this morning because we have more music.